Hi guys, that's Gianpaolo Lorusso speaking for a new edition of the PPC news of the last week of January 2026. What are we talking about today? Google Ads, how to combine shopping and performance max. What to check before AiMax. Performance max display traffic and channel in scripts and channels in and quality of display traffic in performance max. Better YouTube promote or demand gen to push for a video, of course. Branded searches in demand gen, a new metric. AI copy guidelines now in all languages. For meta ads, here comes the budget planning, sorting by impression in ads library, Manus, and creativity with effective models. In Pinterest ads, the media planner is now online, and in Microsoft, the ad preview hub and AI bot data in Clarity. First, before to go to the top 10, I'll show you 5 extra contents. The first one is by Thomas Etchell on LinkedIn.com, and Google is sharing some insights, some data of consent mode usage, if it's implemented on the site, of course, and they are, of course, interesting. Microsoft Clarity, as we said before, is now showing in beta by now a dashboard with the AI bot activity. But of course, it would be very interesting to see it when it's released globally. Now, Hopkins on LinkedIn has shared the news about the ad preview hub, which is a dashboard where you can share your creativities with your customers to have a look at what they appear, at how they appear, they will appear in Audience Network. Another post, a very interesting post, is by Martin Ickers on adcrease.nl, and it's a checklist to migrate an e-commerce site connected to Google Ads, of course. And another extra post for this week is the fact that Pinterest has announced their own media planner. But let's pass to the news number 10. It's an update of a post by Andrew Lork on savvyrevenue.com. And in this post, Andrew is explaining how he's using optimization matrix for responsive search ads. So he is dividing assets considering their click-through rate and conversion rate. And then, of course, this is far more convenient to understand when you have to intervene, changing something, and when and where the campaign are working very good themselves. News number 9. Mike Rhodes on LinkedIn.com has shared a the news that Google it's releasing, has already released the channel report for Performance Max in their search engine, besides the new Google Ads API. So its script to monitor Performance Max is now update with the even with the historic charts of this 8th channel now available in data. News number ppcnewsfeed.com, Anna Kozova has reported that now in the page terms, exclusion, and text guidelines are available for all languages supported in Google Ads. So it's now possible to say to Gemini which terms have to be included and which have to be excluded on the automatic texts in announce in ads. News numero 9. Manuel Lodi has shared on LinkedIn.com an interesting news. This is an Italian text, but you can, of course, translate in your own language, about the branded search created by DGen. So it's a new metric in beta by now. So if you want to test it, you have to ask to your Google representative and ask him or her to set up which branded term you want to monitor. And then you will have the impact of DGen on branded search terms. Very, very interesting. News number 6. Jill's asking Gail on learn.jill.ca. She has shared a real case study on a comparison of a promotion within YouTube and a DGen campaign to promote the same video. So one run directly in YouTube and one in Google Ads platform. And she found that the YouTube promotion are working fine, better than DGen campaigns, especially if you want faster and cheapest results for your results, for your objectives. News number 5. Stephanie Fisher on LinkedIn.com has shared a study on 3,376 Performance Max display placements, and finding that almost 1/3 were resellers sites with no value or very little value. That's not a surprise. And it's not different from regular display, Google Display Network, but it's anyway useful to understand which sides of low quality sites are affecting our campaigns in Performance Max. News number 4. Anne Robinson on searchenginelearn.com has shared an interesting post about creativity and modeling and ways of modeling it in meta ads. And she substantially is saying that, okay, creativity is very important, but there are also some long-lasting models that are still working and have been working for years. And she's explaining them very clearly in this post. So I suggest you to have a read to this post, which also has some examples of application of this modeling. News number 3. Which actually are 2 news. One by Rakshit Shetty on LinkedIn.com, and is Spot, the scheduling budget scheduler. A very interesting news in Meta, and Brian Van Allen. Other 4 little updates: the possibility to filter and order ads in Meta Ads library by impressions. So to have the first the most the ones with the largest coverage. Video generation, new video generation tool, and other less important updates in the Meta business suite. News number 2. Very nice post by Brad Geddes on LinkedIn on SearchEngineLane.com, and he is explaining how to evaluate if an account is ready for AiMax campaigns, offering a way to evaluate all the possibilities if you don't want to set your money to throw your money out of the window in Google Ads. And of course, and as usual, the post is very clear and sharp in all the parts he suggests to consider. But the best, top important news in this last week of January, in my opinion, is by smarterecommerce.com. It's written by Manuel Bodish, and it's a recap of all the cases in which coupling a Performance Max to a regular shopping, to a legacy shopping campaigns is very convenient, if not necessary, if not absolutely necessary to boost performances. And it's very interesting the details which is offered in this post, and I warmly suggest you to have a read. And I've coupled it with another post by Andrew Locke, who has shared some segmentation ideas which are working and some other ones which are not working in Performance Max. So that's all for this edition. If you like this top 10, PPC News top 10, please share, comment, or like it, and we'll see you next week. May the ROI be with you. Ciao.